So the first part of the visual focus process is to formulate a plan, and the three principles are message, audience, and sketches. And my favorite principle is messages, and I think that this is a good example of um, a clear message in an ad. And then this would be a bad one. Oh, I hope you can read it. It says spike your best friend's eggnog when they're not looking, which is a bad, like, it's not a good way to get their message across in the right way. And then the second part of the visual focus process is organize the layout. And the three principles are shape, proximity, and alignment. And I did alignment. And then this is a good example of alignment. And then this is a bad example of alignment because everything's a bit cluttered and there's not a lot of white space in there. So it's just kind of all too close together. So you're getting kind of confused in it. And then the third part of the visual focus process is contrast to elements. And the three principles are asymmetry, value, and color. And I did the asymmetry ads, or a good example of asymmetry is this right here. There's a lot of contrasting there, and then, yeah, it's asymmetrical. And then this one is bad, which it doesn't look fully bad advertisement, but I think that it's almost too crisp and clean. That's not really standing out to you at all. And then the fourth part of the visual focus process is unify the parts. And the three principles are repetition, rhythm, and gestalt. And I did repetition, and this is an example of good repetition. And it's the iPad ad. It's also adding in like the color, the pattern kind of there with the colors. And then it's good repetition. And then I did this for bad. And I know we use this in class as an example of repetition, but I kind of feel like you get kind of lost in it. It's almost too much repetition, that it's excessive. And then the fifth part of the visual focus process is simplify the message. And the three principles are evaluation, elimination, and communication. And I did elimination. So here's a good example of just getting a simple, just having a simple ad where it's, take like a Kit Kat break, and it has like the pause button has the two Kit Kats. And then here is an example of, not very simplified, and there's not much eliminated out of it because it's just a lot of clutter, and it would take you a lot to figure out the message here. And that is the visual focus process. Thank you.